Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're a first-time viewer, I'm happy you found me. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, share, and click the notifications for new content. Again, welcome, and let's get into the story. Back in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, in the most well-preserved time capsule in the United States, the French Quarter. The Crescent City is over 300 years old and was founded in 1718 by the French governor of Louisiana, Jean-Baptiste de Bienville, which was settled and built by French colonials. New Orleans was once the territorial capital of French Louisiana before becoming part of the United States in the Louisiana Purchase in 1803. The Cabildo, where the Louisiana Purchase was signed, is a structure and now a museum that is located beside the St. Louis Cathedral in Jackson Square, the oldest cathedral in the United States. My best friend Teresa and I visit the Big Easy at least once a year, where I cover various sites and locations to give you the background of the history and even the paranormal that sometimes encompass the stories. Journey along with us through some of New Orleans' most fascinating tales and legends and the history behind the stories. The story about the history of New Orleans and the two great fires is coming soon to my channel. So I put this short story together to tell you a little bit about what I will be covering in the full documentary. At around 1:30 in the afternoon, the first Great Fire of New Orleans began at 619 Charter Street on Good Friday on May 21, 1788, at the home of Army Treasurer Don Vincente Jose Nunez, just one block from the Plaza de Armes, known today as Jackson Square. In order for the settlers of the Louisiana Territory to be considered subjects of faith, the early predecessors of the French colonial empire, and later for the Spanish as well, expected them to be Catholic. The story claims that Nunez, who was Spanish Catholic, created an altar with lit candles inside of his private home, and that one of the candles that he left unattended caught the drapes on fire. Because it was an important Christian holiday, Good Friday, the priest, Pere Antoine, refused to allow the church bells to ring to alert the fire brigade and local residents. It also didn't help that on the day, a southeasterly wind helped to spread the fire quickly, and within 5 hours, 80% of the French Quarter was reduced to ashes. 856 of the 1,100 homes and buildings were completely destroyed. Governor Esteban Rodriguez Miro swiftly sprang into action, and tents used as shelters for the homeless were built along the waterfront that was spared from the flames within 24 hours. Like the Phoenix, New Orleans arose from the ashes and the city was rebuilt. Safer fire codes were enacted, and the homes and businesses were now made of brick and stucco instead of wood, with rooftops of slate and tile. Then, 6 years later, in December of 1794, another fire was ignited in the city, destroying much of what had just been rebuilt. The fire spread up Royal Street, causing a boys' school and orphanage to burn down, trapping 5 young boys inside, where the Andrew Jackson Hotel stands today. Local legend states that one of the boys, Armand, haunts the hotel. If you are interested, I put an in-video link at the end about the Andrew Jackson Hotel and the historic events that took place on that site when I stayed there last year. It just happens to be where I stayed this year as well, while gathering footage to create the 2023 New Orleans video series for my channel. For more on this story and others, please subscribe and stay notified, because I will be creating a documentary this year about the history of New Orleans, the two great fires, and how the fires changed the French Quarter and implemented the city's growth and expansion into other districts, including the Spanish architecture preserved in time that still exists today. For new content and breaking news stories, please be sure to click the notifications to follow along and be notified when updates are available. Don't forget to like, comment, and please feel free to share. You can also join my Facebook group for True Crime and History Time and follow me on TikTok and Instagram. My usernames for those platforms are @JerryScarborough Official. And as always, thank you for watching, subscribing, and supporting my channel.